You want to begin with a primed and moisturized face. I use Milk of Magnesia, which is a laxative, and Smashbox Photo Ready Primer. I'm going to begin with the under eye highlight. I'll be using Black Opal's foundation stick in Heavenly Honey and a Real Techniques blending brush. You want to put it down in a patting motion and then into a deep V triangle. I do the deep V in order to give me more of a cheekbone. You want to concentrate all the color under your eye and have it slightly fade outwards into your hairline. You want to be sure to always look up when you blend out because the concealer doesn't always get into the creases under your eye. And then I will take my finger and blend it, and I only pat it down. I do not rub it. After that, you want to set it with a loose powder. And I like to use a colored loose powder because this concealer is a little light for me. I'll be using Max Loose Powder in NC45. I use the same brush that I used to put the concealer on also. For now, I just pat the powder on and I blend it out later when I set my whole face. You don't want to worry about blending right now because that will come later on. After I set my under eye highlight, I like to conceal my problem areas. I don't use foundation, so I'll be starting off with e.l.f.'s flat top foundation brush, which is about $3. And I'll be using Makeup Forever's full coverage concealer in number 18. I'll also be using a mix of Max Prolong Wear concealer in NW40. I place both products directly on the brush and pat onto my face. With this brush, I don't do any circular motions. I only stipple it, meaning picking up the brush and putting it back down in a fast motion. And that's also how I blend it out. You want to also be sure to get under your jawbone because you don't want that line of demarcation on your face, between your face and your neck. Since my jawline is my only real problem area, that's the only area that I conceal. I don't put anything on my forehead to keep myself looking more natural. When you're putting on your foundation though, you can let that color meet your under eye highlight in order to help blend it out. I also don't put anything on my nose either. Once all your areas are concealed, you can go ahead and set your face. But if you like to snatch up your nose, you could do that now. You want to take it down the middle of your nose and into the middle of your forehead because it helps draw everything, all the light to the center of your face. You don't want to take the line all the way down because it will give you a light bulb effect. You want to take it down right before the end. I'll be setting with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. I just use a fluffy brush to do that. Also making sure to get under your jawline.